What up, though, homies and homies? It's your homeboy Grand Tizzle, and my voice sounds real funny right now because I just kind of woke up a little bit, like an hour ago, and I started working on this project here. And actually, I have to post this in reverse. I'm going to post this video that I'm talking right now. I'm going to post this first, then I'm going to show you how I put this together. And because I didn't do no commentary. And the reason why I decided to do some commentary, ooh, it ain't even recording the whole page. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Hold on. Why you yawning? You just woke up, bruh. Excuse me. Oh, this is so unprofessional, right? I'm just a human being, man, showing y'all exactly what I be doing, you know what I'm saying? So we ain't about to get all corporate and everything like that, man. If y'all need me to be corporate, you can definitely go over to the link in the description and take my courses if you want me to be corporate. You know what I mean? But right now, man, I'm just kind of just, you know what I mean, wiping the sleep out my eyes and getting right to it. I'm getting phone calls. Anyway, let me explain to y'all what's going on. Let me see. I just sent it to him and posted this real quick. Cool. All right, so let me explain to y'all what's going on. What's going on is we are doing a concert here in Detroit, right? And first of all, this is all about media, flyer designs, video production, everything that has to do with promotion. That's why you're here. You're here because I teach you everything that I do as far as when it comes to promotion. Now, this is a very big event, so I'm pulling out all stops. So what you mean by that, T? That means that I'm gonna show you something real quick. Well, first, let me show you the commercial real quick, and then I'm gonna explain to y'all how I put it together. But again, when you want to get into some like really detail and you want me to break down every element, everything to the letter, definitely join up. Matter of fact, you should just join the classes and I teach you everything, from top to bottom. Everything, video, graphic, everything, just everything. I just teach you everything, what can I say? But anywho, this is part of it. This is part of the promotion. What you're looking at right now is something that I decided to do because, again, we're promoting a concert here in Michigan. One of my very close friends decided to put together a concert for Detroit artists, Detroit rap artists. Why? Because Detroit rap artists do not have no outlet. If you're not T Grizzly and, Big Sean, Eminem, we don't have a platform to showcase our skills and showcase our talent unless you got some type of record deal or big budget. So he decided to put this together for people that don't have it. You got the skills, you got the music, everybody recording out their house, but we don't have nowhere to perform it. How can we get it across a broad audience? So that's where the concert came in. Let me play the commercial that I produced for the concert and then explain to you the entire promotional campaign that we're doing for this. And this, what you're looking at right now, is part of it. So let me play the commercial real quick. Let me pause it and find it, and then I'm gonna play it. So as you can see here, I got a whole lot of things, a lot of promotion, right? What I did was took all the skills that I got, everything that I know, and I'm investing it all into promoting this concert. So I'm pulling out all the stops, everything that I know how to do. So that's video, graphic, this, that, and the other. So here's the concert. Here's the first concert that I put together. It's only 30 seconds or so. So watch this. Let me see.
Flex Your Skills presents the big event, Hip Hop 50, the concert.
The concert?
That's right, the concert.
When?
Saturday, December the 9th at Legendary Burst Warehouse Theater. Where? 2727 Russell Street, Detroit, Michigan, 48207. Let's get it, Detroit. We've been doing it on a small scale, but now it's time to do it on a broad scale. Concert sounds, concert lights, concert stage, concert rave. The concert for concerts of Detroit's own performing artists. This concert is sponsored by AEP Events. So if you're a performing artist with skills and you want to grace that concert for real, contact Flex from Flex Your Skills on Facebook Messenger. Reserve your VIP seating and tables now. Limited seats available. See you at Burt's. It's going down.
Now, there were some other things that we decided to do to add some type of hypeness, over the top production, you know what I'm saying, flamboyant, this, that, and the other. So what I decided to do was do some interviews, right? Now, I'm calling these interviews pseudo interviews. So what I mean by pseudo interviews is I mean like fake interviews, right? It's all part of marketing, right? So what we decided to do was listen, let's really make this really epic. And these are ideas that's just coming out the woodworks. Like if you can think it and you can do it, just do it. It's not going to hurt. It's only going to help, but it's not going to hurt. It may not help a lot. It may help a whole lot. We don't know, but we have the mind to do it. And this is what I'm encouraging y'all to do. You got the mind to do it, so go ahead and apply it. So that's what I ended up doing. We did an interview. So I'm going to just show you a little bit. Oh, no audio. Sorry about that. What audio? Okay. Anyway, no audio. But that's not the point. The point is that we create, this is a green screen, you know, fake background, all that good stuff, right? This is a green screen. We did it. Matter of fact, let me see. Can I show you the original one? Well, we're not going to go through all that. But I did that to do like, let me see, a promotional piece. So basically, he do a little interview. He talk a little bit about the history of Detroit hip hop. Then he talk about the upcoming event hip hop. And then after that, after a few, you know, we maybe do 30, 45 seconds. I did like a 20-minute interview. We just take bits and pieces out, right? And then we use it as content to continue to promote. So each new interview, he gonna talk about something different, and then we plug the commercial at the end. Then another interview, then we plug the commercial at the end. So, and then we came up with these here. This is a newsroom, and this is a podcast, right? So you see me right here, my big head, old head, and then you see him. And then you see, and you look around, you see the newsroom, and this is for our sponsors. So when we go reaching out to our sponsors, we let our sponsors know that their name's going to be on the panels, on the TV, on the background, this, that, and the other. I'm going to mute that and just play it while I'm talking. Our sponsors will be able to, we have spaces and slots and spots for our sponsors. And that's just one piece of video. Here's another one. You see what I'm saying? So they can be over here. They got my big head again. Wait, that's me rapping in the background. But I'm just showing you, they got my little peanut head, man. I'm a fool. But anywho, this is the logo. You know, there's spots that we can put our sponsors. You see what I'm saying? We got rooms and space that we can put our sponsors. You see, and it's a virtual room, but it creates some type of illusion for them. You understand where I'm coming from? Now it seems we seem bigger than what we really are. I'm really just sitting here, you know what I'm saying, in my dirty jogger pants, you know what I mean, with my t-shirt off on the microphone in my office, you know what I'm saying? But when you look at this, now y'all know that, you know, whoever watched this video know that, you know, I'm keeping it $150 with you, you know what I'm saying? But when the average person look at the way everything is put together, they're not going to see that. They're just going to see the end result. And that's what I encourage you guys to do. You see what I'm saying? So now going back to this, and another thing, we're doing something different. Like a lot of times people don't promote their sponsors. A lot of times people don't promote the artist that's going to be there. But these are local artists. So I'm going to show you something that I put together for sponsors. So we showing our vendors, we giving them flowers, you know what I'm saying? We spotlighting our sponsors and we spotlighting our vendors. This is another sponsor. Now AEP, let me explain to y'all who AEP Events is. AEP Events is the guy. This is the company from Michigan that does all the major concerts all over the world. All the major concerts, Beyonce, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, anybody that's big, this company do it. And of course, there's other companies, but this company is a primary, you know, main company. Now they're sponsoring our concert. So they're going to be doing a show. They're going to be putting together all of the concert things, you know, all of the good stuff that the majors have. Oh, that's me, of course. You know what I'm saying? I always got to do my stupid little plug. And then we got one. Oh, anyway, I'm jumping subject. Y'all see that? So anywho, here's one for the artists. And the idea behind this, guys, or this is BD again, but the idea behind doing stuff like this is all marketing, right? This is this is a group that's going to be there. I know they old, but this is a group that's going to be there, and when I post them and I insert them in a commercial, that's incentive for them to promote it as well. So instead of us, one or two people just promoting it from their social media accounts, me and Flex or somebody else, everybody that's involved now is going to promote it because they are featured in the commercial. And I got a different commercial for each artist, you see, so everybody don't have the same content. And it's all easy because we using things like plugins, you know what I'm saying? I'm using After Effects and we using templates. That's the power of templates. And speaking of templates, if y'all been following my videos, y'all already know the power and value of using templates. I sell Photoshop templates. I should have a link below. Y'all can click the link and follow it or whatever the case may be. But by using templates, you don't have to put in all that work, but you still get the we put the work in for you. You just use the templates, and then you get the dynamic end results of that. You see what I'm saying? So, anywho, and then we give special honors. Like, for example, we giving honors to people like Proof, old artists, like Larocco T. Blade, Icewood. I don't know if you guys are familiar with indie Detroit artists, but some of the artists passed away, but they really prestigious in Detroit. So we giving them awards and honorable, we paying homage by giving them plaques and things like that, so that their audience will be interested in coming out. Just whatever we can do, however we can get things popping and bring people together and bring them out, we're going to do it. And the whole thing is it don't take nothing for us to give an award to something, but the thing is the monster behind the machine, the promotion, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that we're able to even put something like this together is powerful. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, all that, this is all part of the marketing. This is all part of the promotion. Flex and I right here, we did an exclusive interview, and then we inserted it inside of the newsroom, right? So you see what I'm saying? So we in here, and it's just much more dynamic when you're watching something and it's something like in here, as opposed to just a green screen. You're sitting in a brown kitchen chair, you know what I'm saying, with the green screen behind you, and you're removing it, slap something in the back. So this is a lot more dynamic. So it just brings more value to what we're doing. And then when people see it, I want to be involved. And also when sponsors see it, they're going to know, okay, these guys got something going on. We know it's going to be pretty big, so we can go ahead and invest something, be a part of this, this particular movement. So with all that being said, this is another interview, an exclusive. Now we're doing exclusive interviews to certain people that can bring in a lot of other bigwigs. And this guy, Jay O'Neal, is a really big hip hop advocate in Detroit. He's like the godfather, the music industry godfather. He connect with everybody. He has no enemies, and he's friend with people from West Side, South Side, North Side, East Side, up, down, all the way to the top, all the way down to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? He got connections all over. So to do an exclusive interview on him and then allow him to promote and spread the word is going to be even more impactful. These are all just marketing methods to be able to put something together when you don't have a big name. We don't have a big name. We just, flex your skills. I mean, I'm known in the city, Grand Tizzle, this, that, and the other, but you know what I'm saying? We don't have we don't have no marketing budget like Eminem and, Dr. Dre and, the D12 or not D12, but you know what I'm saying? We don't have the Big Sean, we don't have the marketing budget for that. So we got to pull all the resources from everywhere we got. And we also got to use all of our own skills and talents. And this is where I come in at. I can shoot the video, do the green screen, and then use my graphic skills to make something typical or something easy, something simple. We make it pop. We can make it pop, and you can too. You're here, you're watching me because you want to learn how to do this type of stuff. So my whole argument right now is that it's much more deeper than just flyers, family. It's like and I'm about to show you right now in a few minutes, and then we're gonna actually create a brand new flyer for the event. But it's more than just flyers. It's actually using everything, all the tools at your arsenal. And again, shameless plug, but join my training. You can have access to the entire training course for little or nothing. I got some type of sale going on. You just got to click and, you got to click the link and and watch it. But I teach you how to do all these type of things, and I continue to teach you, the more things, like right now, for example, I don't teach this in particular because this is a dynamic, widespread, full-fledged promotion. That means that not only am I doing flyers, but I'm doing video. I'm doing, as you can see, I'm doing 3D. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pulling out look, this is the flyer, but it's inside of a 3D room. I'm pulling out all the stops, right? This is a pre-show, and I went and recorded the pre-show so I can have some footage to put into this show. You see where I'm coming from? So it's like a whole movement. It's a whole movement, but this is the mindset behind dynamic production. I'm gonna tell you something, fam. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. When you have these type of skills, you are invaluable. You are invaluable when you can be able to put together, listen, when you can sit down with a company and say, listen, okay, you're doing this event, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna come out and shoot, I'm gonna come out and that. I'm gonna do the flyer, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do the animated flyer. Then, do you got anybody you want to I'm gonna interview this person, I'm gonna interview that person, then I'm gonna put that, and I'm gonna make it dynamic. And then when you can say that to a company, you invaluable. The money just come out, the woodworks is just endless. I'm just telling you, if you're here, you still listening to this video, you still watching this video, I'm telling you, I'm not selling you. I'm not selling you on this. I'm telling you, with these type of skills, things is endless. The sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. So, what I came to do, I showed you the video of me putting together this mock-up. Right, this Jay O'Neill, the relative. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit of story behind why we call him the relative. Because when he just did this interview, I asked him. I said, Jay, how are you able to navigate? Because Detroit, Michigan is not easy to navigate and bounce from house to house and door to door and be cool with everybody. That's not easy, especially because you have certain people have certain beefs and this, that, and the other. Now, I asked him, I said, how are you able to do it? You're cool with us, you're cool with them, and nobody have no problem with you even being cool with everybody. How do you do it? And he said, I said, we need to come up with a name, like in Detroit, everybody called Trick the Detroit mayor. We know there's a real mayor, but Trick is the hip hop mayor in Detroit. And then you got other people with other titles. We're like, we need to give you a title. Like how in the movie, The Godfather, the Black Godfather, he's the Quincy Jones go-to guy. And Jay O'Neill is pretty much the same type. He's had the same qualities. So we was like, what's the name? And he said, you know what? I kind of consider myself like the relative. Like I'm everybody's cousin. I'm everybody's brother. I'm everybody's uncle. I'm everybody's nephew. And I'm like, that's it. So we're going to label you from this point on the relative. So that is the story behind this. Now, let me explain to y'all. He could actually use this as a logo. I'm going to encourage him to use this as a logo, the Jay O'Neill, the relative, right? Like use it as a logo, right? But the reason why I came up with this design is because of how he was dressed. You see what I'm saying? He had the splash and stuff like that. It's kind of like, it's like real hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And the green screen, I was having trouble pulling the green properly from the background. So I had to actually remove as much green as I can and then add green back to it. I didn't really film this properly. I didn't take the time to like look at the resolution and stuff like that. That's why you see it, it's a little quirky or whatever. But the reason why I went with that is because of the things that he was wearing. Let me see. Okay, you can see this a little better. So the colors and things like that, the paint splashes was all based on this shirt his hat with the X's in his hat, the green, you know, he had neon green, so of course some of the stuff is going to disappear in the green screen. So I just made it work. And this is how I came up with J. O'Neal, the relative. Now, to add to that, I'm like, you know, because we are Detroit, you know, our group was called the Original Crew when we was rapping in Detroit. And we was always originators of things. We was always, you know, my whole thing about life, period, is that you're nothing. You have to invent things on your own. You know what I'm saying? Stop following behind everybody and invent something new. Give somebody something new. So I never seen an interview. Personally, I never seen an interview where the name of the person logo was right next to him. I never seen it. I know we're gonna do some lower thirds, right, to add production value to this video, but I never seen a logo actually posted right next to the interviewee. You know what I'm saying? So I decided I'm gonna put a logo, sit it right next to him. It's gonna be popping this, that, and the other. So when you scrolling social media and you scrolling up and down, you know, I'm psychologically thinking about all this stuff. You got the green background. I like his shirt, the color, so I'm going to put that, you know, I'm going to do some color, what's the word I want to use? Color combinations to stop the person in their track and force them to watch, what is this? You know what I'm saying? What's going on here? Now, you may not stop because you don't know. The colors might make you stop. And the title might make you be like, what they talking about Detroit? Let me see what's going on in Detroit. Because Detroit is getting a lot of attention right now. So you may tune in and just find out what's going on in Detroit. But this is really for us, Detroiters, and people that already know him, you know what I'm saying? Or anybody from Detroit that's still going to tune in to what's this interview, this guy sitting here in the green room with his logo there talking about Detroit. That's going to stop people in their tracks. It's all a psychological thing. It was purposely done. Everything that you see here was done on purpose. It was done with a purpose. You see what I'm saying? So that is why you saw earlier me producing this logo. So now what I'm gonna do is, this is a 20-minute interview, and we're going to be, you know, chop it down to bits and pieces about certain things, and we're going to attach the commercial to the end of these small segmented interviews. But what I decided to do was, instead of doing a silent, you know, just recording, because sometimes I don't be. Not that I don't be in the mood to talk. Sometimes it takes time to get the mic together, you know what I'm saying, get the chords plugged up, get the you know, the sessions. And I'm just explaining to y'all, for people that stopping by and they watch, any of you guys that watch a video and you see the video and you don't hear me talking, that's because it take a lot of time for me to put all this stuff together. And sometimes I just want to just sit there and go ahead and start working and get the work done. And then I just turn on Camtasia and just start recording my session. And then, you know what I'm saying, I don't even add dialogue to it. I add music to it, and then I'll post it. And that's to keep the algorithms going. That's to keep YouTube, you know what I'm saying, okay, Terrence is active. Let's promote his videos a little bit more. That's really all that's about, and it's just extra content. But what I decided to do was explain to you why this was put together, and then explain to you the concept and ideas behind why I put it together, and show you me actually putting together the animation for it. So now I'm finna animate it, and what I did was I brought it over here as a Photoshop layer, right? So you see everything that's added. So now what I'm about to do, oh, sorry about that. I keep forgetting that this is shrunk up. Okay, so so now let's go ahead and start. I know it's 20 minutes later, and I know y'all like, man, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? If you out, this not for you. You know what I mean? Because this takes some time to do. But if you in the business, then this is not long. This is very beneficial information. I wish I could bring it to you more formal, business-like, but sometimes you just can't. I just really just got to talk to y'all. You know, I'm just going to be honest. Sometimes you just got to talk to a person, and that's really what I'm trying to do. Get back acquainted, get back and talking to my people. So anyway, let me undo what I just did. Here, let me undo this, undo that, because I actually already started adding some some effects to it. Now let me show you something that I'm using. This is called Animation Composer 3. Now they have a free version. You can go get the free version, and what this does is it allows you to do things to your elements, right? Speaking of elements, make sure y'all go download my elements, Photoshop assets. This is a software that does all those moves for you, right? So let's say, for example, if I wanted, let's pull all these back together real quick. Let's say I wanted the J. O'Neill, where I want that to pop up, right, and then bounce a little bit. Well, I can keyframe it, I can learn how to do it, or I can use Animation Composer and hit the motion presets and find a preset that's already doing all that action. Follow me. And what's cool, so okay, right here, I like it. This one, shoot up and then bounce, right? Okay, so we're gonna use this one, to shoot up and then bounce. That's what I want, because this kind of got a hip hop vibe. So all we have to do, bring out the needle to the top of the timeline, select J. O'Neill, and then click that. And then we can hit in, out, or both. I want it to hit in because I want it to stay. When it come, I want it to stay. I don't want it to go out. We want this logo to stay there. So, and it's on a separate layer, so I can go ahead and do all the work. Once I'm done with all the work, I'm going to import the animation into the actual interview. So anyway, I'm gonna hit in, and now it's gonna do all now it's a lot of other things that you can do in there, like how long it take, how many bounces, got this and other. As you can see here, like 5 bounces. Let's make it like, I don't know, 7 bounces. Position, shift, transition. It's a lot of stuff you can go in there and break down, but we're gonna keep it simple. So so now you see that it's going. So if I hit play now, and I'm gonna put this on 3rd just so everything can move fast. When you hit play, there we go. There we go. It just bounced in. But, boom. Okay, that's cool. I don't think let me see. I'm about to sneeze. What to sneeze? I'm sneezing and yarning, man. What is wrong with me today? All right, that's cool, man. We're just gonna stick with that, man, because we ain't gonna make it longer drawn out. Now I'm gonna have this relative. Let's see here, and this is why you want to kind of name name your layers. Okay, let me go ahead and name that right now. It don't make no sense. So that's the relative. Oh, and I'm gonna give a special shout out to Richard Irving. Richard Irving. I hope he's watching this video because he can get a chance to hear my whole thought process and everything that I'm doing and the reason why I'm doing it. But what's up, Richard? I hope you're listening to this, man. I want to give a special shout out to Richard because I appreciate him because he got a magazine coming out and he offered me promotional space in his magazine, man. And he just showing like love, like black business love, and I just got to give him a shout out. And then he's a marketing and promoting expert, and he helped us out with the right verbiage and the right tools and the right approach to getting sponsors, professional, high-paying sponsors. And keep in mind, this is new. I'm gonna be honest. I never did this before. What I'm saying? I promoted before, but I never promoted a concert, not a big event like this. So, of course, I don't know how to get no sponsors, this, that, and other. Anywho, shout out to him. He helping us out, like literally drawing out plans and everything. I'm just like, oh, my God, you the man. Anyway, I'm getting off track, y'all. So, but I definitely want to give a special shout out to him. I hope he's listening to it. All right, so now we're going to see if I can find something else here. And we ain't going to keep it long and drawn out, right? Let's see, that's coming in. Boom, boom, boom. It's a lot of different animations, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like this. Here, we just do that. So we saying, so let's play it. Boom. All right, and what I'm going to do is the relative. The relative can kind of come later. And let's say that. Let's say that. boom. Let's take it too long, man. Hold on. All right, so that got to come right in, because you take it forever. Oh, these seconds. Okay, I see what I'm looking at. No, it shouldn't take 5 seconds. Okay, cool. All right, and then we have that. Let me see. That come in, relative, cool. And then we can, let me see these drips here. We got that, so that's a splash. So what we can do with a splash is, let me see. We can do an overshoot for splash, right? Yeah, we can do an overshoot for splash. And we'll just kind of make them pop in. And here's another splatter. And probably do the same thing, honestly. Same thing. That we just offset them a little bit. And these grudges can kind of just, they really can kind of just pop on, right? So let's look at the beginning, and then let's pay attention to what's already there. And again, all this is real easy stuff, right? To them, it's magical. It's something major, right? But to us, it's just a know-how. You know what I'm saying? It's just a know-how for us, right? And I'm showing you how it can be done. And I'm showing you the let me see. Yeah, I'm just going. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just gonna put any. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get mad at me. I'm putting any effects to it. Skip it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have no idea what's popping, but it's gonna be animated. I'm just gonna do anything, right? Wait, this preset can only be 3D later. Okay. No. Let's just do something simple. I'll just do that. All right. I know it don't make no sense, but you know what? Here we go. Boom. Better than nothing, right? And then it stays there. Now, I know there's a way to, like, keep it popping. That's what I really, really want to do. I really want something to continue to animate. So this right here, we're going to take the relative and let's do something like, I'm going to hit position, and then I'm going to hit Alt and the position to make an expression, right? And I'm going to make an expression wiggle. And then I'm going to, let's do a 3 and a 6. I don't know. I really don't. I forget the numbers to use, but let's just see what that is. And really, it should loop, right? So let's see though. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you see. And then we may actually here. Let's do this. We do that with J. O'Neill too. So let's hold Control C, copy that, and then let's go to J. O'Neill and let's hit P, and then we'll hold Control click. Oops. Yeah. What's going on here? Okay, and then we're what's happening? You gotta go. Y'all gotta go. Y'all giving me information. I don't need. Let me see. Control V. And we want the J. O'Neill to move a little softer. So let's take that down to 4, and let's take that down to like 2. Let's see what that does. Right? Boom, boom. It's moving a little bit. I think we need the latitude to be a little big, man. And let's see what that does. Boom. Yeah. There she blows. Got it moving a little more. And should we move something like that back there, y'all? Let's move like this X right here. Oops. Where the X at? Let's see here. But y'all see how easy this is, man? Y'all see how cool and easy that is, man? And then we got some dynamic stuff. Now we ain't even we didn't even paste it inside of the here. Let's go ahead and move that. So we hit P, and we'll hold Alt click, and then Control V to paste that wiggle, and we'll change these numbers so it won't be the exact as as everything else. Okay, and let's play and see what we got. Yep, it is, right? I think maybe it's moving too fast. So we'll make it move big, like 8, but we'll make it wiggle a little softer. Okay, and let's play back. Yeah, it is. And we'll probably let's take one of these here. Oh, I can't individualize that. I see. I can individualize that. Okay, I'll take this. And let's see. We don't have an animation for that, so I'm gonna hit that. And now that's gonna come in like that. And then we can go ahead and shake. Do I want to shake that around? Here, this is what I'm gonna do. Watch this. Check this out. I'm gonna hold Control D, make another layer. Then I'm going to change the position. Change the location of it down here. And I'm gonna make that move. Hold Alt, click inside the position. Wait a minute, what's happening? Alt, click inside the position. Wiggle. Bracket. We'll do 3 and 11. And let's see what that does. I don't know why I keep doing. I don't know why I keep singing that song. Pocket Calculator or something by Numbers. Tour de France. Y'all remember that? Okay, y'all. To me, this is popping. Now, I'm going to let it go like this, right? And then we're going to stop it here. Let's stop it at 15 seconds. We're going to hit N to bring the end of this thing here. And then we're going to go to composition. Then we're going to trim the comp area. Oh, I can't do that. Because I was getting ready to loop it. But you know why I can't loop it? Watch this. Because of this. Because it comes on. Bam. So what I'm going to have to do. All right. So what I'm going to do. I don't want it to keep. I really don't want it to keep doing this. But I did want the middle to just loop. But if I cut it too short, then every 15 seconds it's going to do this. And I don't like that. We need to make it stretch. So let's go back up to comp settings and let's stretch this out to, I don't know, let's do 3 minutes. We just stretch that back out to 3 minutes. And let me select the whole family. And then we'll drag her out. That's 40 seconds. Let's see. This is the whole 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and drag it out the whole 3 minutes. And we got all of them selected? Okay, let's drag it all the way out to 3 minutes. I really don't want to do this animation like that because the file size is going to be just too big, right? But let's see. It may be okay. It might be okay. I think here we'll do it every 1 minute. So let's put the bracket at 1 minute. Trim comp to work area, and just render out this 1 minute. Boom. So it'll go 60 seconds, and then it'll start back over, and that's okay. Or actually, there actually is a way I can keep it looping going in there. But anyway, this is good enough. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to, now let me show you how we got to render this out so we can keep the background transparent. I used to have issues with that. I couldn't figure it out. So what we have to do is, you see where it say channels, we have to go alpha. Actually, you know what? It's supposed to be RGB and alpha. Right now, RGB is going to go out and we're going to have it's not going to be transparent. So what we're going to need to do is, we got to change this to, I think QuickTime can do that. either QuickTime or Photoshop. Photoshop Sequence can do it, but I think the file size will be large. So I think AVI can do it too. I don't know. Here, let's just try QuickTime. Okay, QuickTime can do that. Let's see if AVI do. Yeah, AVI can do it too, but I think QuickTime file size don't be as clunky. All right, and we really should resize that, honestly. We don't really need it that big. So, we just keep it big. You know what I mean? Oh, let's see, lock ratio. Okay, it'll shrink it down. So we can shrink this to about a little over, about 60%. It don't need to be that big because we're going to shrink it when it get in the file anyway, right? Okay, so let's try that. I'm going to hit OK, and we're going to render. This is Photoshop O'Neil. No, we're going to call this, let's see, it goes going to After Effects Mixdown folder. I'm sorry, y'all. This is a long time. Y'all got time? Y'all, who's still watching? Somebody leave me in a comment. I'm still watching, T. See, you a loyal one. Let me see. Photoshop O'Neil, and I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna call this animated O'Neil logo. Animated O'Neil logo. And now he can start branding. He can actually brand himself now because he got a little logo. So we're going to go ahead and render that out. I'm going to pause this because it's going to probably take about 3 or 4 or 5 hours. And then I'm going to insert it in the video, and then you'll see the end result. Okay, let's see how this turned out. Let's go back to the O'Neil interview. And we're going to slide that down. So make sure y'all go over there and download Animation Composer. And I wish I can get some type of credit for sending y'all there. But if you're trying to do After Effects animations and you you know what I'm saying, you a rookie, come on, man. Animation Composer is what's popping. All right, so let's go ahead and let's look at here. I need space, man. I got this too small. Let's import what we just did. And let's see, Flex Project, Photo Shoot. No, Flex Project. Then we got to go to the After Effects folder. Videos. And then After Effects Mixdowns. And animate it right there. Let's click that, import. And I hope it came out right. Let's put it in top. Bop. Bam! Let's play it, make sure it's animated right. Oh, that's, there you go. That ain't that. Did that animate right, y'all? Oh, yeah, it's animated right, I guess. That O'Neil wasn't, though. That O'Neil was supposed to come in and bop around. But you know what? I ain't gonna trip now. I just really wanted to show y'all how to slap together some stuff on quickness. Let's go ahead and play it. Yeah, why did my J. O'Neil? Let me see. What is happening, J. O'Neil? Let's see. Nah, J. O'Neil. Why did you change your effect? Didn't I ask the effect to make them bounce in, y'all? Didn't I say bounce in? So why you not bouncing in, brother? You know what? I don't care. I ain't tripping. I like how that spent in, though. That was gangster. Gangster? All right, we're going to keep it like that, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole point was just me showing y'all. Now, what's sweet is that he's not expecting this. When he see this, all he is expecting is a basic interview, right? But I'm telling you, what's so cool, we're going to shrink this. I'm going to hit scale, and we're going to shrink this down a little bit. What's really cool is that when a client see that you spent a little extra time on their behalf, they always over appreciate that. You always should over deliver. If you can afford it, don't give people what they paying you for. Always add something extra. Give them a free ink pen with your name. Give them something. Give them something. It's called law of reciprocity. You give them something, they appreciate it. They know you thought about them. You know what I'm saying? When people know you got their best interests at heart, they show love back. It's just it is what it is. I can't over explain it, man. I cannot over explain it. But let's see about that. So we got that. He interviewing. He got his name right there. He got the relative. He get to promoting that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just gonna send this to him. Like, do what you please with it. I'm gonna put the little asterisk, rated R, not rated R, registered, copyright registered logo so he can feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's yours, man. Get that on your shirt. Start your clothing brand. They appreciate that type of stuff, man. This is free. I would probably charge him probably $80 to $100 to produce this for him, right? But, and if they ask me for it, if they ask me for it, how much you charge me to do a logo? Logos are starting from $150. It can go from $150 to $3,000 or $5 or $10, depending on who you are. You Chrysler? I can't get you a $300 flyer. You know what I'm saying? But if you're the guy from the block trying to sell a t-shirt, we can negotiate. You know what I mean? But this is the concept, fam. And let me show y'all how to stretch this out. So you see, remember I told you I wanted to loop it? Well, it can only go so far. It's only going to go that far. Let me show you how to loop it. You go to the animation, you hit right click, you interpret footage, you go to main, and you see down here where it says loop, you hit that about, I always do 111 because it's just easy, 111. I just do that, hit OK, and you see that green light lit up. That means that now I can pull it. Bam. But what's going to happen is after the 1 minute, don't forget, after you get to the 1 minute mark, where's 1 minute? It's going to, it's going to re-enter like that again. But that's okay. That's okay. And then what we're going to do is add the lower thirds about what he's talking about. All right. So anyway, that wraps up the session for this. But I just wanted to break everything down to y'all. So after he do this interview, we're going to he gonna say something. We're gonna ask him a question. He's gonna say something powerful, and then bam, we're gonna plug in the commercial. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, fam. But I just wanted to share this with y'all to let y'all know, to overthink it. Not over. You don't. Let me overthink it. Get creative. That's what I want to do. Get creative on how you do things. When you know how to do it all, now it's time to get creative. You know how to do it. You know how to put together the logos. You know how to put together, Photoshop design, this, that, and the other. Now you know how to animate it. Know how to put a video to it. Put it all together. Give it to them. And that makes all the difference in the world. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Till the next time. See y'all in a minute. See y'all when I spin it. Deuces.